5 world leaders whose reign lasted less than a bathroom break. History books usually talk about eras and golden ages that lasted centuries, but today we're talking about golden minutes. We're diving into the stories of men who reached the absolute peak of human power and then tripped off the other side almost immediately. From 20-minute kings to 45-minute presidents, these are 5 world leaders whose reigns were so brief they wouldn't even count as a power nap. Number 1. Louis XIX of France, about 20 minutes. Louis XIX holds the undisputed Guinness World Record for the shortest reign in history, clocking in at a staggering 20 minutes. In 1830, amidst the chaos of the July Revolution, his father Charles X decided he was done with the whole king thing and abdicated. By law, the crown immediately hopped over to Louis. However, instead of planning a coronation or picking out a nice new cape, Louis spent his entire 20-minute era in a frantic argument with his father, while his wife reportedly wept in the corner. He eventually realized that being the king of a country currently in the middle of a revolution was a terrible career move, so he signed his own abdication papers and retired before the ink on his father's signature was even dry. Number 2. Luís Filipe of Portugal, about 20 minutes. Portugal's shortest-lived monarch, Luís Filipe, technically became king during one of the most tragic and chaotic scenes in royal history. On February 1, 1908, assassins opened fire on the royal carriage in Lisbon, killing King Carlos I instantly. In that split second, succession laws dictated that Luís Filipe was now the king. The problem, he had been mortally wounded in the same attack. For the next 20 minutes, as he was rushed away from the scene, he was technically the sovereign ruler of Portugal. He never got to issue a decree, sit on a throne, or even be officially proclaimed. His entire reign was just the final 20 minutes of his life. Number 3. Pedro Lascarain of Mexico, about 45 minutes. If Louis XIX was a victim of circumstance, Pedro Lascarain was the star of a political magic trick. In 1913, during a brutal military coup, the mastermind General Victoriano Huerta needed a legal way to take over. He forced the sitting president to resign, which, according to the Constitution, made Lascarain, who was at the time the foreign secretary, the new president. Pedro was sworn in, took the oath of office, and performed exactly one official act. He appointed General Huerta as his successor. Having served as the ultimate middleman, Lascarain resigned immediately. The whole process took 45 minutes, meaning he didn't even have time to adjust the height of his new office chair before he was out the door. Number 4. Emperor